it's weird. It's like I wish I could take the stuff I like from Mario Party 4 and the stuff I like from Mario Party 5 and mush it together. And you'd probably have a really solid Mario Party game, but yeah, because like where 4 succeeds, 5 fails, and vice versa. So, and speaking of failing, let's go play Mr. Mover. Yeah, we don't want to do infinite turns because it will literally go on for infinity turns. Remember the one that I, like, whenever we were looking at my rankings that I was consistently doing poorly on? This was the map, and you'll see why I was doing poorly, too, and it was through no real fault of my own.
Honestly, I feel like it's vaguely familiar to me,
But first, we have to decide the turn order by spinning a giant star, letting him spin himself. Man, that boy got no butt. But to be fair, we've got Luigi and Waluigi here, so really nobody's got any ass. That Piranha Plant definitely don't got any ass.
I was gonna say, in some iterations of...
Not that one, though. Waluigi looks like he's got a butt there, but it's just because he's hunched over. Like,
Oh, yeah.
he's walking like he's got a hanger stuck in his shirt.
Like the newer versions of Luigi, like, he's got cake.
Yeah, he's pretty caked up in the newer
Like,
ones.
no reason.
Which is weird, because, like, he was, at least in the older games, which I guess he still is, technically, like, Mario is supposed to be the shorter and fatter one, right? So, I don't know. I need to adjust the little black bars a tiny bit here. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4. There we go. Alright, so gimmick for Mr. Mover is a thing that moves. So you went up and I will be doing that as well. Basically, you've got a junction here. This is designed to essentially stall you from going back to the little mover machine. So if you need to delay yourself from going back, that's what this is for. Other than that, it's a pretty linear path, and you go down to this section right here. The problem is this changes every turn. So if you just get unlucky with your dice, you might get sent to your opponent's start instead of your start, and therefore will not get the 10 coins, and will not get to add a new partner or replace one or anything like that. So there is very often, because people are like relatively rolling the same number, at least the CPU seems to match you a lot in the story mode, means that you will not go back to your start, you'll go to theirs, and because they're right behind you, they will also go to theirs, and they'll just keep destroying you over and over. So that's why Mr. Mover sucks. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
It was a very rapid TED Talk.
It's a simple board, but it is not like a good simple board. This is probably the board that you get the least amount of control on. Like that. Like, yeah, you got to me and that's good, but like if you wanted to go back to your start, well then too fucking bad. Like, you should have rolled lower. Like, what were you supposed to do to avoid that?
You should have done something different.
Yep. Power up or an empty space.
So whenever I go around this way, I have to go back up.
Yeah, you'll go back up.
So 1, 2.
Yeah, so it'll be the power up or that blank space.
Kaboom. I can't believe it's not able to record because I can't get back to my start space.
I mean, essentially, you just blocked me from being able to attack you, is what you did. Because, like, yeah, I could have gone after you, but then I would have immediately gotten hit and lost, so...
Yeah.
Same decision.
Spin around in circles.
Yep. Had a great old time. I feel like that is game already. I'm pretty sure you just rolled like a 10. Nope. I guess not.
I was gonna say, bold of you to assume I can roll well when the time comes.
Yeah, actually went the direction I wanted to. Who would have thought? Because I don't even think there's anything on, like, the happening spaces where it's like, oh, yeah, like, switch the conveyor belt to go the other way or something like that. I don't even think that's on there. I think you were just left to the mercy of dice rolls even more so than you would normally. Oh my just. You know what? Why not? Oh, for fuck's sake, that's why not. I don't know if that's better or not, honestly. That might be better, that might be worse. I really don't know. Snowman. He's actually pretty good for defense, honestly. He's got 3.
Pretty solid. He's not super expensive.
Yeah, that's true. Blank space or blank space? It's just, do you want to delay going to the center or not?
I think I'm gonna wind up there anyways, right?
I mean, yeah, you end up there regardless, unless you just, like, spin in circles forever.
Well, they're about to... I thought I was about to get worked over because the timer thing.
Nope, I guess not. Because of stuff like that, where it's like, yeah, I didn't really do anything wrong other than not get a good number.
Well, we're not waiting, like, repeatedly on, like, mini-games and stuff.
That's true. Well, we did a bunch in the last one, but, like, nobody's landed on any this time. I mean, this one, yes, but not the actual space. But with ones like, with Blowhard, there's like so many directions you can go. If you want to land on a minigame space, the chances are you'll probably find a way to do it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep. Waluigi's arms were like clipping into his hands for a second there on that start screen. Nope, I hit the wrong button. It's B. I thought it was A. To be fair, I've been playing the arcade games on Nintendo Switch Online for the GameCube one, so that's probably what's throwing me off.
I could not find my way.
That's fair. I also lost where it was whenever you were over there earlier.
Well, like, the camera won't pan in ways that make sense.
Yeah, the camera on that game is not great. Well, at least I don't think it's gonna matter, but at least I'll keep my partner from disappearing next turn. Oh yeah, you can't even choose on this junction either. You have to go back the way you came. So, like, you don't even get that choice in this one, which is kind of a bummer. Do I want to get a new part? I wish you could just do nothing. Like, if you just didn't want anything, you could just be like, I don't want to replace my partner. I don't want a new one. I mean, that's not horrible, but I don't think one defense is going to make a difference. Oh. I was trying to use the D-pad. Again, been playing the GBA, so I've been using the D-pad on my Switch controller. When I was doing that Mario Bros. Arcade game, that was all D-pad. I would never try that on an analog stick. That game was not meant for it. Other way. Yeah, every time we both take a turn, not like it changes and then back and then you and then back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I would do there. Like I said, ideally, probably the best thing to do would be to not change anything at all, but that's not an option, so. Instead, you get Whompy. Speaking of sucks, let's play End of the Line.
There you go. I wonder how you possibly could have predicted that. Look straight into the camera.
Yep. It was a luck-based game and it was on the roulette, therefore it had to happen.
Alright, I'll go right.
Deet, deet. like it is right.
Right.
See, at this point, like, if you make a mistake, I can just watch what you do and then do the other thing, so... Like, at this point, it's gonna come down to a coin toss. If I get the third one wrong, you win. If I get the third one right, I win, so...
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Gambler's Fallacy. I say it's left all 3 times. It's left all 3 times.
There you go. I'd have got it wrong anyways.
Because I would have told you you need to go left, and then you would have gone right.
Oh no, I would have assumed, oh hey, at some point, it's gotta be something different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Forget that with this go around, I just run around with my broke ass.
Well, that's what happened in most of the games. Like, for those that have not watched the previous one, which I do have the episodes unlisted, so I need to, like, finalize all the stuff for it and make them public so that you can see other parts. You've won every duel board thus far. You've not lost a single one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you've not lost a single one. I've definitely had the higher money count every time, but I just haven't managed to get the rolls necessary to do well, and as a result... And also, you usually have the Piranha Plant with you, which does, as you can see by the 6 and 2 right now, very heavy damage.
Honestly, to get that.
Yeah.
That is on
Sure.
Why not?
I'm gonna try for something here. Probably won't work, but nope. That might have been the best one, because those were all pretty shitty. That might have been the best possible option there. Because clear all spaces just means any character space. Like, it's yours and mine. Any that are on the border, they're all gone. I didn't want that. What I wanted was restore heart pieces, but that was not there, sadly. Those are pretty bad, too. Those, yeah, again, that might have been the best thing you could have gotten, and it still wasn't that good.
Honestly.
The minus 10 coins would have obviously been bad. What was the other one you had? Oh, erase all the spaces, yeah. No thanks.
Alex.
No money for me.
We're both about to lose all
Yup.
That's my favorite.
If you can land on that minigame space, no. You get some back, but I don't think it's going to be enough to keep them alive. Well, it might be. Yeah, it will be.
Barely.
Bye, Piranha Plant. And I guess Toad.
I hate too that they take your last coin. Like,
Yeah, and then they fuck off. I already forgot. Yeah, you already went up there. So the problem is I'm gambling either way here, like,
yeah.
so... Because then it's like, oh, lo and behold, you roll, like, a 2, and then I, like, land on that middle space with no partner and just get annihilated. Which, granted, you have a partner with no damage, so that wouldn't happen, but...
It's something other than this fucking...
That would be nice.
Oh shit, who do I want it?
Busy digging around looking for the...
I'll leave it up to look. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good
It's
enough?
not.
I think.
No.
Oh, no, that's not.
It's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Count the money, but... Oh shit, that's 8 coins. Damn.
Yeah, it's, Plug this in real quick.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, it's based on, like, how many turns have gone by. Nice.
I like how we're
Quality.
in circles with real partners.
Yep. No partners, no money.
So, I mean, we can't fight each other without partners.
No, it won't do anything.
So, I guess I'll just...
Yeah, the only reason you'd go in a circle is to try to manipulate it to get the conveyor belt going the correct direction that you need.
Alright.
Or landing on that to try to go back to start, too. I guess that's another option.
Hey, that was bullshit. I acknowledge that.
Hi. Okay, well, I'm dead. Unless you get a partner with nothing or the conveyor belt's going the wrong way.
I'm sure the
'Cause
conveyor belt's going the right way.
I think that's still... No, that is not actually enough. And it was going the right way. Away with you.
Well, hey, now we're at the same spot.
If I can get a 4 or higher on my next roll, then I can go back to my start. Actually, no, it's still going that way, so I need to get lower than a 4. I need a 3 or lower.
Oh, God.
Let's play some Turbo Tunnel.
Dude, some of these I'm sitting here and I'm like, is it really worth it? Maybe I can just, like, throw it, you know?
If you want, that's up to you.
I suck so hard.
This was one that I was, like, consistently really bad at, and then, like, at some point while playing it just clicked. It just took a long time to do it.
I think the problem, too, is that, like, I'm holding it.
Yeah, I'm, like, tapping it each time. I was gonna say you could use the D-pad, but nope, can't do that.
That's what I was literally just thinking when I started setting.
Well, because now that I've been playing the GBA games, I'm like, maybe the D-pad will work on this, but no.
That's what I was thinking, too.
Yeah. Oh well.
It would be easier.
It'd definitely be easier with the D-pad.
Which is probably why they don't do that.
Yeah, that's also true. There have definitely been...
Damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I wonder if I get sent backwards and I get to that split section, because I got warped over here. Would it actually let me choose where to go? I mean, we'll never know, but...
Statistically, what are the odds? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your face or my face? How pointy do you want your chin to be? Oh, not that pointy.
Not that way. You're just too pointy.
Barely.
I was gonna say, that was very close.
Dude, I don't even know. When in doubt, go with what always seems to have pretty good stats all over the board. If it ain't broke, then be my scheduler and try to fix it and break it further.
If it ain't broke, it's probably fucked.
Or with my job, if it ain't broke, it will be soon.
Yeah.
Well, that's getting put behind you. Game really wanted you to have that. It's twice now you've gotten it.
Honestly.
Off a normal roulette both times, too.
Yep.
Like, not even the slowed down one.
Well, at the very least, I'm relatively safe. No, I'm safe.
Yeah, yeah. It would take 2 hits to kill that, as I currently am. Eh.
I think it would still take 2 minutes,
Yeah, no, it would take 1 to get rid of it, but it wouldn't do
Yeah.
any damage to you, yeah.
Uh,
I was more saying, of like, again, none of those options on that roulette were very good.
yeah. They're not bad, great.
Yeah, I was like, go back to start, give me money, give me my health back, like, any of those would have been great. And not only did it not land on those, they weren't even options. Here we go again. I mean, it could be worse, because usually you get the opposite problem here, of, like, no one can get back to their start space, so even if people have, like, this amount of money, they just have nothing with which to attack. So they're just going in circles, waiting until the game will finally take pity. Or if it's a 20-turn game, it just ends, which is probably what will happen. Because you are also going back to your start.
You know, there could be worse.
So it could be worse, yeah.
I mean, at this point, I know I'm not getting past your defense. Like,
I mean, at this point, unless, like, Game Guy causes somebody to lose a party member, you've basically won. Because nobody's gonna get... Because we both have the same one, nobody's getting through either of them. Oh god, not this one.
Oh, jeez.
Not a fan. Like Waluigi's pose there, though. That's nice. You have to hold it.
Oh.
Like while firing, yeah. Wish it just like stayed in place. That would be nice.
Plus, there's not a ton of contrast to the colors, so it's like I'm sitting there and just nailing Toad repeatedly.
Yeah, they have a game that's kind of like that in 4. It's a 4-player game where instead of firing multiple times, you like aim and shoot, and you try to you get multiple shots, but they're not rapid fire. But you just try to hit the balloon. But the balloons are all very different colors, like clearly different colors, and it's a lot better in that regard. Of like it's bright yellow, bright blue, purple, like even throw in like some browns and stuff like that. I think there's only one color that kind of repeats, which is just the dark green versus the light green.
Honestly, I might just stall.
I would stall. There's really only one thing that could like truly cause you to lose, and while it would be funny, I don't think it's gonna happen. Already lost track of instructions now. Alright. No, you're good.
Toad is a pretty good person.
Yeah, he is.
Man, this moves so fast. Sure.
Not that it matters, but that's actually going to remind me to check a setting real quick, just because I'm curious, and the answer's probably no. Oh no, it is set to fast. I was like, because you have party members with you, maybe the run speed can't be changed in here. Like it could with the actual game, but no, never mind. Yeah! What a great way to end a completely pointless luck-based game.
Excellent.
Well, if it's giving me the table, I'm gonna swing for the fucking fence then, like... No.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. This isn't even one I can swing for the fence for, really. I mean, I could, like, play it multiple times, which I'll probably do, but... Yeah. I would love to double my money.
Absolutely.
Because it will absolutely matter. This is not an illusion of choice at all. I'm just here to artificially extend the video length. You're welcome. It's gonna be like the fucking end of the line game. It's gonna be left all 3 times. That's what's gonna happen.
Legendary.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit no.
Damn.
I got trigger happy, but oh well.
You pulled a V.
Yeah.
Usually I'm the one smashing.
I had to keep with tradition of ending with a loss, but much more money than you. It's like, you won the game, and I'm like, oh no, I'm a millionaire.
Oh no, rich.
I'm gonna have to cry real tears in my small mansion that I can live in comfortably for the rest of my life. It's like that TikTok that one of the kids showed me at work. I'm like, man, don't you hate it when you accidentally drop your keys in your brand new Lamborghini between like the wall and the cushion, and because you've got all this bling on like your fingers and your watch, you can't reach your keys. I'm like, oh, I hate it when that happens. That's so relatable.
It understands.
My fucking $300,000 watch prevents me from getting the keys to my Lamborghini. So dumb. Well, thank God that stage is over. I don't know if Backtrack is much better, but it's better than Mr. Mover. Plus, given what you're doing right now, the last thing you need to be hearing is the word mover.
Honestly.
I'll go with Mort. I think the ones you haven't picked are Wario, Donkey Kong, and one of the princesses, I think Peach.
We'll go with Peach. Round it out. Have the classics.
Oops. Yeah.
The mortal enemies.
The time-honored tradition of stupid versus evil. In Mario's defense, whenever you tend to, like, break blocks with your head, it kind of doesn't do great things for your brain. Your skull cap can only do so much. Alright. Theoretically, you should be going first, so that the red man can be put in the red corner. And sure enough, he is.
There you go.
Peach likes it in the front. Nice.
Always.
Good start. Great start.
Strong.
We're gonna play like Baby Bowser Bonkers, right? Oh my god, I really thought it was gonna be End of the Line again, but instead it's this one again. I think I would have preferred End of the Line. That's saying something. How do we keep switching for the same ones at like the exact same time?
This is not controlled the best version.
No, it really doesn't. Like, oh damn it! I should have stopped. I could have gotten 69. Oh well. I was trying to do that on the other game, but I was hitting the button too slow, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get there, and I got 61 on that one, even though I didn't hit any of the toad targets. So. I'm too busy living comfortably with my 50-point lead, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, the gimmick for this one. The gimmick is, you can see those new spaces, that one right there, where the arrows are a different color, it reverses the direction that both players go. Hence, backtrack, it'll just keep switching which direction you have to go. And it means that the character behind you becomes the character in front of you, and vice versa. So it tends to work better if you have more well-rounded characters as opposed to pure offense or pure defense, because you might need them for either. You're like, hurry up and hit the button. Yeah, those right there.
There we go. Oh no.
And now we're going that way again.
Oh my god. My voice is piecing out.
I mean, mine was doing that last time, to be fair.
Every now and then I fall apart, and I hit your Koopa now. Oh god.
And back we go again. You can see how potentially this can be annoying because it stops you from getting back to your start.
I would very much
And I'm not getting back to start either.
Oh my God.
Like I said, this is better than Mr. Mover, but not by much.
If I get stuck in that center area, I may have to beg for a mercy kill. Like, I mean, I got 6 turns before I have to be super concerned, but like,
True. Well, maybe you'll be able to kill the Koopa Troopa by then.
eventually.
I'm gonna predict the Bowser Toss game or Vine with Me. Those are my 2 guesses.
Please, not Bowser Toss.
Vine with Me.
There you go.
Do you want to play the fucking one that we just did twice in a row again?
No. Hard pass. What the fuck?
I was about to say, you having some problems over there? Like, ah, shit. That the last one fell off. There we go. Well, Peach is dead in the jungle, which, you know what? Honestly, that's probably better than any Mario story that's ever happened to Peach.
I recovered pretty decently, all things considered.
That's
I
true.
don't know what the hell happened. I would like to go home, please.
Absolutely not.
Ah! Fucking
Nope.
redhead.
And I'm gonna go 1 space shy again, and then it's gonna get turned around again. I think you actually... No, I think you missed it. I think you landed on that, yeah. You did avoid it this time. Oh, God. That, however, might be
No,
worse.
I didn't want that anyways.
Nope, not at all. Lucky 7, maybe? Nope, you're getting the boxes. Same as me. The only difference is you actually have a reason to win this as opposed to mine where I could just do whatever.
I'm gonna do the opposite of the gambler's fallacy, where surely it cannot possibly be what it was last time. And I lose all 5 of my points.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Guessed correctly. Wanna try again?
Thank you!
Get out while you
I'm
can.
good. I actually need money. I know that wasn't exactly what you were.
I mean, mine wasn't either because everybody knew it was pointless. Like, even if I'd gotten all 3, like, it would have been cool, sure, but that wouldn't have done anything per se.
On the bright side, the power levels returned to normal.
Yeah, true. I actually have a halfway defensive character here. And you are out a party member now.
Yep.
That was the true, it didn't matter. Like, you did win, but then you ended up losing your partner anyway. It was just due to him getting killed rather than him piecing out. But he blocked the hit for you, so there's that. Also, back we go again. I will admit, they probably put too many of those on the board. Like, if they had taken even 1 away, it probably would be fine. But I think there's 5, like 1 on each of the points of the star.
See,
And that's
the thing, too.
probably 1 too many.
I'm having to sprint away from you because you're going to be. Oh.
What was that about sprinting? Oh, alright, that works.
Okay, now I'm sprinting.
Yeah. Because I'm running forward, well, now I'm warping forward. Running less so. Hi. Well, since he's already been beaten to shit and back again, let's let him take a honorable discharge here. Not that I really wanted Thwompy here, but, you know. I did not choose him, he was given to me. I think you got back to start at least. Barely, but...
Thank God.
No, you're actually getting a double start, because you're about to hit one of the arrows to send you backwards. Which means the smart thing to do would actually be to put that in front of you. You can double check the map to make sure I'm not lying to you by accident. But if you put it in front of you and then you switch, yeah, then it's going to be behind you. Well, it was less me lying and more me miscounting, potentially, because thanks to hitting the arrows over and over, we had not seen much of that side of the board.
I was going to say, I've not been over there all over.
Well...
I'm lost. I don't know where we're going.
It's alright, I don't either. This is normal. This is fine.
I don't know, but I'm going there fast now.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
That might actually be bad for you.
Oh, yeah. No, that's gonna suck.
Oh, you got 8 defense now, which is not gonna help you at all if I get over to you.
Nope. When you get over to me.
Well, I mean, I could roll a 1 and land on game guy.
That's fair.
No, I tried. I tried to manifest it, but it tragically did not happen. Bye, Thwompy.
To be fair though, I feel like at some point you should be able to win.
It's less about winning and more like, please let this game end.
Yes. Please make it stop.
Do you take requests? Yeah, please stop. Alright, we got a good minigame last. You know what we haven't done a lot of, though, is TikTok Hop. We have not done this one very often. Yeah. This one actually does not suck. This is one of the better rules. I like this one.
It's so much, and like its counterpart with the fire.
Yeah, with hot rope jump. This one is definitely better.
This one is infinitely better.
I still don't like being on the inside of the hand, but it is easier to see what you're doing in this one than it ever was with the weird camera angle and hot rope. If you're not in the middle, it's just like, well, I hope you were paying attention to however everybody else is jumping, because otherwise this will be a bad day. Wait for the fake out. I just realized this might be the first time that we've played not even just a Mario Party, but a video game period, where I played the male character and you played the female character. Usually we either do the opposite or we both play the male character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is funny because I bet ironically enough doing that is confusing of like whenever we do gender flips, because then if somebody walks in they're like, oh yeah, the guy that's talking must be playing as the guy and the girl must be playing as the girl. It's like, no, you've actually got it backwards. I wonder if this, like, eventually stops, like, if you get to, like, 30 jumps or something. Probably not, but... Yeah, that was very early.
That was the longest I've ever gone.
Yeah, that was 25 jumps.
Like, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive, if I do say so myself.
I don't know why, but that guy in the center, like, the bottom center, a little bit creepy, and I can't put my finger on why. He's got that weird creep vibe to him. Oh, I thought you were going to send us backwards. Why didn't you do it?
Oh, damn, you're right.
That was the one time it actually might have come in handy for you.
Yeah, honestly.
Unless... Well, after this is done.
Man, turn us around.
Nope.
Nope, you got me.
I'm honestly shocked. I thought you were gonna sweep. I really did think you were gonna sweep the dual boards.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this was... How many turns was this?
It'll show us at the results screen.
Oh, okay, I'm also not great at telling time with these games.
Well, also it's like...
So fast.
Yeah, because
That was
it's two
like,
people
what,
moving.
turn 5?
No, I think it was more than that. I think it was like close to 8.
Oh, okay. That's still under half turn.
Yeah. I think it's because once we hit a couple of the minigames, it started slowing down the turns a little bit. Because at the beginning, it was like, nobody landed on... You landed on one on the first roll, and then there was like a gap where there wasn't any for a little bit. And then we got a couple more.
I kept getting stuck going back and forth. I made it back to start once.
Yeah. What happened to you on Backtrack basically is what happened to me on Mr. Mover. Just like there was no control with really where you could go, and even when you could, it was basically just a Morton's fork if it didn't matter which one you picked. Alright, let's have a look here. So let's see. I'll just use your character spaces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So 10 turns.
Goddamn.
10 turns. You wanted 5. I mean, I got a 3, yeah. I guess mine were more evenly split across the board.
Oh.
Yay, no more dual boards. I actually do like the duels, I just really don't like those last 2. I think the other 4 are fine, like the pipe one, the like choose your own path, the gate, and blowhard, other than the title blowhard. All 4 of those are fine. Small tweaks, but they're fine. Mr. Mover's just straight up bad. If you want to fix Mr. Mover, like, put in a little option of, like, hey, you can pay 10 coins to make the thing go the other way. There you go, fixed. Like, Luigi's Engine Room had that in Mario Party 1. Backtrack, probably just take, like, 1, maybe 2 of the backspaces out so where they're less frequent, and then you're probably fine. That's probably really all you need to do. Alright, now, lastly, for the minigames, we have not seen. Hello. Nope. That's not the right button.
Good choice.
I think it was what, DK? Is that again?
Oh no, you don't need it for this. There's no like specific character bonuses here, so yeah, we did.
Okay, sweet.
I'll put in Yoshi and Monkey Man. Let's use the bottom row here. I don't think they're actually going to be participating in any of these minigames. I think all of these are one-player minigames.
It's just hypothetical.
Yeah.
Because we said we got everything but the one player.
Yeah. So all we are missing... Nope. So we played all the duels, we played all the 4 players, we played all the items, we played all the 1v3s, we played all the 2v2s, we played all the battle games, but we have not played the question mark ones. I'm gonna have you do Stardust Battle, because it's the final battle. I've done it, like, at least 30 times. Before we do that one, though, do you want Dizzy Dingies or Mario's Puzzle Party Pro? We only did the actual minigame once in the main game. Dizzy Dingies.
No, let's do the other one, the one on the end. That
Okay.
one. Puzzle Party. Pros. Oh yeah. I can grab that.
Alright. So yeah, this is the same game, except instead of trying to get to 100 points, you're just trying to score as much as you can, and you have 3 minutes to play.
Okay.
Yeah, the controls are exactly the same as they were in the 4-player version.
Okay.
In fact, I might take a crack at this after you've played it once.
I was gonna say, I don't imagine my record is going to be very high.
Well, it also means that I can show off the strategy I had, because the one time we played this, I did win, but we only got to play it once. Which is a shame, because I actually really like this game. This is like one of my more favorite 4-player games in this one. It's pretty good. And they've had renditions of this come back in other Mario Party games, both in the main games and the side modes. It's been around in most of the GameCube ones, and I think the DS one as well. I need to see how the Mario Party DS multiplayer works, because it's been so long since I did it, to see if we only need one DS capture board. We might be able to do DS when we get to that point. Which I'm actually going to look that up when Mario Party DS came out. Because I am not sure. ...2007. Okay, so that puts it between 7 and 8, potentially. November 8th, 2007. Oh, I was way off. Maybe I was thinking Mario Party 8. Okay, so this is after Mario Party 8. Oh, I didn't realize DS was that late in the lifespan of Mario Party. Could have sworn it was sooner than that. So yeah, if we did DS, it would be after Mario Party 8. Well, you're doing a good job at making sure the blocks aren't, like, piling up to the very top of the screen. You're managing it quite well. Good thing it gave you two Red Raiders back to back there, black and red.
Yeah.
There's the garbage blocks.
Well, that's disrespectful.
We got rid of a few. Yeah, 20 seconds left. Five seconds. There's your score, 141.
That's not terrible.
You did it! You set a new record, because no one has played this thus far in the one-player version. You did it! You broke a record!
I know you're about to kill and slaughter my record.
Well, it's been a while since we last did this, because I think it came up on the first board, maybe the second one we did. But I did say that my strategy is, like, it's basically 50-50. Either works phenomenally, or I crash and burn almost immediately. There is absolutely no middle ground with how this works.
You're being excited, man.
Don't worry, Sherwood does the exact same thing. Hey, there we go. Alright, I'm at 104. There's a cold, dead, and lifeless Lakitu up there.
He's also stressed.
If Brandon was watching, he'd be like, I'm so proud of you. Yeah, this is literally just the strategy of just dropping the blocks as fast as you can possibly make them go. Don't try to form any patterns. Because if we were just going to 100 points, I would have gotten there already, obviously. And then eventually you'll drop out at some point. But most of the time you can break 100 doing that strategy pretty easily. Which is a shame because there's like an equivalent of that in Mario Party 4. It has terrible results in Mario Party 4. That strategy does not work at all in that one. So I guess it is a one and done for that. Bit of a shame. Alright, Dizzy Dingies. Oh, there's multiple courses. We can both play. That's exciting.
Oh god.
I'll pick course 1. I'll leave the normal type for you. I'll go with the non-slip here. Actually, what I probably should do is take the speed one. Let me go back. Nope, I can't go back. Okay. Choose one of 3 boat types and try to set a new course record. Analog stick to steer, A to race. Pretty sure that means go, but sure. Each boat has different performance capabilities. How about trying different boats on different courses?
Excellent. So the question is, does this at any point in time steer like the freaking other game that I cannot for the life of me figure out?
Waterworld.
Yeah.
Well, granted, this is the non-slip type that I'm using, not the speed type, but this feels okay. It's not flawless or anything, but like... I know that was also the first course, so obviously it was the easiest one, but that wasn't too bad. Alright, do you want to use the speed or the normal? I assume the normal. Yeah, that's fair. I probably would have flipped those, if I had actually been trying to go for new time. I would have taken the speed one on the easy course and the non-slip on the hard course. Yeah. The only difference here is like, well, I was gonna say at least on the first course, but here there's not any U-turns. But then as soon as I was about to say it, lo and behold, there was a U-turn, and now there's another one. Oh, but you broke the record.
I still broke the record.
Yep. I know they had courses like this, at least I think in Mario Party. It was either 1 or 2, but it was the bumper balls minigame, and they were staged. You had to navigate like this. The difference is I absolutely detest bumper balls, so I made sure to play them all instead. Oh man, that startup is slow. Holy shit.
Of all of the games that we have, I set exactly one record. That was for the freaking snowball thing.
Oh, Snow World, yeah. Or whatever
Yeah.
it is. That one that's in 6. The doing the 360 spins.
Yeah. And to this day, I cannot tell you how I did that fast.
We've never come close to replicating it, either one of us. We did it. Making sure I didn't miss any here. Yeah, just the final battle. Okay. I am curious as to what... Actually, I might do a run of this and then have you do it just so you can see exactly what's going on. Plus, I'm curious to what difficulty we'll put this on. Gather up the falling stars that land in the playing field, then throw them at the Millennium Star. Move, A to jump, B to pick up, and then throw a falling star. If you're trying to pick up a falling star while it's still glowing, you'll be out, so be careful. And obviously, if it hits you, then you'll be out. You do not get any extra hits. If you get hit once, then you lose. I'm going to assume this probably puts it on normal difficulty, but we'll see. Normally, the difficulty would depend on what difficulty you're playing the whole of story mode in. And yeah, it looks like it's not on easy, so... No, it is not on that. Okay, well, it's on hard mode then, I guess. Unless hard mode takes 5 hits per, but I think it's only 3 per. I need to keep the star. Keep the star. Crashed into him. Nope, I miscalculated. I thought there was one less star. I lost. Yep, game over. We have to turn the game off. Can't play it anymore.
Well, that's it.
I would have sworn it would have put it on normal, because that would have made the most sense, is to put it on normal. Close that window. There we go. So yeah, basically just don't do what I did. Don't try to pick up a falling star until the falling stars for that round have stopped, because otherwise you will not have the momentum necessary to get away.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they'll always follow you. They'll always land directly
Oh,
on
they're
you.
not.
Yeah,
Okay.
they home.
He is not fast.
No, nobody is in this. Like, that's
Okay.
that's the usual running speed. The second one I was in with, like, the oily texture, that makes you run slower. And then after that, if you get to round 3, you've got an icy surface that will make you slip and slide around.
Alright. Let's try this again.
B. You have to stand in front of him and pick up with B. Think like how you pick up the keys in that one battle minigame, Locked Out. It's that kind of mechanic.
Fat ass.
It's not even a Wario problem. It's like that with all the characters.
Okay, good to know. Oh, shit.
Threw it the wrong way.
I did, yeah. My phone may go off another couple of times.
They still have not figured out what to do without you, have they?
Well, to be fair, what the hell? Dude, these hitboxes suck.
Yeah, they're not good. This was also the first time that a Mario Party game had a final boss fight in it, actually. Like, I mean, it sort of had one in clearing the board in Mario Party 2, but... Well, you lasted longer than I did.
That's...
All of 6 seconds. Congrats.
Hell yeah. I did not get a single hit on him. I feel like that warrants saying.
The true challenge is to try to max out the timer without hitting him at all. It's just a test of patience.
I mean, I can probably do that.
Can you run in circles until the timer says 99, 99, 99? Nice.
I got him for once. Oh. Never mind. I don't want that.
Nah. I kind of want you to make it to phase 2 just to see exactly how shitty the controls are on that level in particular.
Why not? I'm already dealing with shitty controls.
Well, they're even worse in the second phase.
God damn.
Here, I'll take over and play around.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not going well.
Hopefully, at least maybe we can manage to, like, get, since I have a little bit more practice, I can get one win here. But it's been a long time since I played this boss battle in hard mode. Since I was just trying to unlock everything, when I did story mode, I just played with easy computer players, because try to get through it as quickly as humanly possible. Yeah. It just needed the warmth of your touch. That's all it needed. Just like All Stars. After all, somebody once told me.
Yeah, that looks awful.
Yep.
Especially since they're moving faster now.
Yeah, you know it's bad when I'm thinking, like, man, I can't wait to get to stage 3 where the ice physics are in effect. And, like, actually meaning it. This is the only upside to picking up the star early, is I don't have to worry about it for round 3. I can just avoid the stars. And if I get another one, great, but if not, no big deal. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, I'm free! I'm free! Yeah, I think that, I mean, I'm still, like, holding the analog stick full direction here, but yeah, the second one is definitely the worst of the two. There we go, done.
Oh yeah. Got him.
Now he explodes. It's fine. It's fine if you actually, like, bother going through the story. That wasn't the real Millennium Star anyway.
Of course, of course.
Because it says, like, a new Millennium Star is born once every 1,000 years, but, like, he's clearly not a newborn star. Like, he's got a giant-ass mustache.
Leave his mustache alone.
His mustache is fine. It's just, like, newborns don't typically have mustaches like that. It's just a battle room. What is this? I don't recognize this. What we got in here? Battle T. Oh, so it's like Mr. T. Gotcha. Gonna try random battle. Retest your minigame skill. The minigames you play were chosen randomly. The first player to win the set number is the champ. Oh, this is the first game that did this, too. Where it's just like the best to whatever. You can pick anything you want.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No. I quit. I don't want to play this game anymore.
I was, you know what I was really expecting? I was honest to God expecting the beat goes on. I really was. I would have, like, that one I would have quit on. I would have been like, no thanks, I'm good. Beat goes on, but this LP does not. This LP has to end at some point. As much as I love Mario Party 3. Well, while we're dicking around through doing the extras, we never really went over this in Mario Party 2. I mean, I probably already know the answer because I don't think anybody prefers Mario Party 2 to Mario Party 1. Where would you rank this of the ones that we've done, like, the full playthroughs thus far, which would be 1, 2, and 3?
This one is probably the best thus far. The mechanics are something new, the graphics are obviously better. The minigames, though I genuinely detest some of them, there's no love lost.
This one's a good one.
Yeah.
This is probably one of my favorites. This might be my favorite 4-player, just because of how funny it is. I didn't realize that if you took away all of Wiggler's features, he just looks like a giant nose. I like Donkey Kong's.
Oh my god.
That's
What
scary,
a-
man. That is straight up scary.
Yeah, I got pretty close. I got the eyes wrong. I couldn't remember what the eyes looked like.
I usually just like randomly hit the button for the last one. It's a little too fast
I
for
got the
me.
flower wrong. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I was talking about. My bad. But yeah, the variety of minigames is pretty cool. I feel like there is some... Okay, admittedly, we did go in and... We did go in and play like a bunch of them back to back to back.
Right.
But I feel like there is like whatever random number generator or whatever. I feel like that does impact like how many of the same game playing over and over.
It does help that there are more minigames in this than Mario Party 1 and Mario Party 2.
Yeah. And so we're not the same 4 games, but like,
Yeah.
there's still sometimes you're sitting there and it's like this is significantly more.
That is creepy. Donkey Kong just looks creepy there. Those odds in there. So, yeah. So from highest to lowest, it's probably 3, 2, 1 thus far, in terms of best to worst.
Currently, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I also know ahead of time my 2 favorites,
True.
so
It'll be interesting to see where you put 4 though, because we don't play 4 a lot. So.
I am not gonna lie, I genuinely do not remember what 4 is, like what all is entailed in 4.
It's the one that uses the mini and mega mushrooms. That's the big gimmick for that one, is the mini mega system. Yeah.
I ever so vaguely remember. So we're attempting not to.
Bet 'em all. It's not a Game Guy game if you don't bet 'em all. You gotta bet 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. I'm not even gonna listen to what they have to say. Big job.
Get him. Get after it.
Oh, yeah.
To the left.
just gonna show this off for the sake of it here. Once the little cutscene is done playing. Is that if you do want to do this, which I don't recommend, this is a good way to make friends. Yeah, you could absolutely like create a suspend point here, and if you choose incorrectly, just load that suspend point.
Oh,
Yeah, and then if you get it right, you just save over that suspend point, and then you don't have to keep doing that over and over. Yeah. There was a reason why I waited to show this at the end and only here, where it wasn't like, oh, somebody clearly just cheated in order to win the game. Not that either of us were going to do that anyway.
yeah.
Like, not even if it was to stop an AI from winning, but just to show that if you want to do this, you do have the option to do it. And because of how stupid getting the Game Guy games unlocked is in this, because you have to get to 1,000 coins, for doing this particular run, I would not blame anybody for just, like, save scumming through this. Yeah. Unfortunately, this only works for some of the Game Guy games because I don't think it works on Lucky 7 because I think the dice you roll are predetermined, so there's not really anything you can do about that. But I could be wrong. It could actually matter with what timing you hit the dice, so maybe you can. This is probably the easiest one for, at the very least, the save scumming, because you can just get 8x the coins you had.
Oh, yeah.
You'd also do it with this one, obviously. Can I go above 100? No, I guess not. Okay. Which is kind of dumb, because the ones, like, in the actual Mario Party game force you to bet everything, even if you have over 100. Yeah, this is still, honestly, like, as a whole, this is still my favorite Mario Party to date. Not just because of all the new stuff they introduced. I just like the items in this one a lot. There's a lot of really good items that just never came back. I even like having the stupid rare items, which there is a rare item in Mario Party 4. It's actually an item we've already seen before, which is the Bowser suit. Weird that that's a rare item, but it is. I've never actually seen it before in terms of getting it myself, but it does exist.
Hypothetically.
Bet the farm. We'll see if this one can be rigged or not, I suppose. But yeah, love the, like, board aesthetics, and most of the boards are pretty good. Really, I'd say Creepy Cavern is the only outright miss on this one. Everything else, like, at worst, is still pretty good. So, like, the boards are good, the minigames are largely pretty good. I do wish that there was less luck-based battle games. Probably should take, like, one of those out and replace it with something else. It definitely controls way better with these than it does the N64 controllers, to no one's surprise.
Oh, excellent.
Fuck you! Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Nah, that's par for the course. Oh, right, I was gonna, like, pause this. And not hit it once. Oh, yeah, so you actually can adjust it as necessary. Wonder if he will. Alright.
Yeah, it's changed.
We'll create one here. Which also means that if you, like, bet 100 coins here and you've got the patience to, like, land on exactly what you want to get to the 7th step, at that point you've already got what you need. So you might have to sit there a bit until you roll the desired result, but you could do it. I'm not going to, though. But yeah, do appreciate that. This is like one of the last N64 games that got released too, in terms of like it's the year that it got released and the time it got released. I think this is one of, if not the last one. So they knew what they were working with in terms of hardware. They also had a decent idea by that point of what worked well and what didn't. I'm still baffled at the idea of like, oh, if you lose a 2v2 minigame, you lose 10 coins, like stuff like that from the original.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh, you lose money for that. Oh shit! Like, all of a sudden this became substantially harder. So I think the formula was getting a lot more fine-tuned at this point. Always bet on black. And also because both times we played this, it landed on the bomb.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if this one is rigged to land in the same spot or not if I don't get it on the first go. Which looks like it won't matter. Alright, so yeah, if you're playing that, bet on black. Bet on the bomb.
Apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, close.
And there we go. That's all I'm gonna need. I am glad that this mechanic, the Game Guy game, was a one-off. I do think it's kind of like fun and interesting to have like that. We'll just do something crazy insane, but that said, we kind of already have chance time for that. If there had been no chance time prior to this and this is what was added, I think it would be okay. But like, you just don't really need both. Though there are a couple funny situations depending on pathways you take in certain boards where you have to choose between landing on chance time or landing on Game Guy, and that is rough.
Yeah.
Because that is not a decision anyone wants to make.
It is a hard pass.
That's pretty bad when chance time is looking like the superior option, because at least with that one, there's just a chance you won't be directly affected at all. With Game Guy, you will be directly affected. Like, there's no way to avoid it. Trying to think about anything. Like, I'd tweak the battles. Game Guy's fine as a one-off thing. What else would I switch? I don't think I need any more. I think that's literally it, because I was at 660. And if not, I'll play one more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, because they take it away. Yeah.
And on black.
Yep. I kind of hope it does land there again. That would be funny if it was 4 times out of 4.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god. I did!
That's the same spot that it landed last time.
That's
Literally
hilarious.
the same.
That is hilarious.
So, bet on black.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Earn 1,000 coins. Can play again anytime.
Legendary.
Yeah, that is it for Mario Party 3. That's it for the N64 Mario Parties as well.
Hell yeah.
Oops, that was the wrong door to go through. Now I don't need to talk to fake Mr. T here. Nope, I don't want that. That's what I want.
I want to get out of here.
I want to get off Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. So yeah, largely pretty good. I like the mechanics, like the items, like the theme of like the toy box aesthetic is really nice. I feel like it works pretty well. That is one thing 4 is very weak in, is not the mini mega mechanic, but like the theme. As we'll get into, and I'll probably repeat in 4. 4 was originally also supposed to be on N64. It got moved to GameCube last minute, and there's a lot of that shows with like the background is like you have like the little silhouette of Toad like you'd see in the N64 Rainbow Road from Mario Kart, and it's just that and put like just plastered like a wallpaper, just a bunch of those. That's the background of it, like all of the different board characters, and it's not pretty. You don't walk on the you don't walk on the ground or whatever. Everything's on like a raised metal platform, and that's what you walk on all the boards. Like, which is again one of the things that 5 has as an advantage. Like with Sweet Dream, you're actually like walking on the candy or the cake or whatever. It's one of the things that 5 actually does really well, which a lot of people bash on 5, which is fair because the minigames are really bad, and how they do the item system is really bad. But like for aesthetics, 5 is very high up there for me. But we'll see more of that once we get into 4. But we'll take a break from Mario Party. We'll probably not do 4 right away. We'll do something else. I know at some point, because depending on how busy you are, because 2 Thursdays from now is when Thousand Year Door releases for Switch. So I will be streaming that regardless, because I'm curious to see how it will look compared to the original, even though the original looks really good. It'll be interesting to see the remaster and how that compares.
When's 2 Thursdays from?
The 23rd. I'm pretty sure it releases the 23rd. That it seems weird for.
The 23rd.
No, I mean like when the game releases.
Oh.
Yeah, it is May 23rd. It's just weird for a game to release on Thursday, not Friday. Like, so that was what was throwing me off. I was like, maybe that's wrong, but no, it is May 23rd.
It should be free, so.
So yeah, if that's the case, we might do like just one-off stuff on the 16th.
Yeah.
There's no point in hopping into a new project if we decide to like, oh, we'll start a new project and then we'll take a break for a week to do this and then come back to it.
But yeah.
So we'll do a bunch of random stuff until then. Play like a bunch of the shitty games that I have.
Really that.
Because if you collect games, you have to collect some shitty ones.
Of course.
Can't be all good.
That's the best part of collecting games.
For every Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, there is a Superman 64.
Yes.
Why didn't they put that on the online? They should have done that. They should have put on Superman 64. Then everyone could have had the opportunity to play.
You could have put the ET game too.
Yeah, well, that was Atari, but yes. They could have put that on there. I think they do have an Atari thing on there. Maybe.
I was gonna say, I put that.
They probably do.
So I thought that they like consumed that.
They tried. They tried.
Oh my god.
That was the one you're thinking of where they like buried a bunch of copies. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, they did do that.
Yeah, I thought that all got like, I don't know, bought by like Nintendo.
Yeah, there have been several games out there that have been destroyed. In fact, one of the rarest games that you'll find out there, which sells for like literal $1 million or pretty close to it, is one that was a very old game that they had like proper, at least in terms of how they were composed and the weight of them, but not actual guns that were used to train people for like actual combat of playing video games and getting used to like the guns and how they'd fire. They actually did use those, but obviously they don't want games like that getting out to the public, so most of those copies were destroyed. There's probably like, you could count it on one hand of how many of are actually left.
Well, they're probably in the hands of like specific people.
Yeah,
so.
either that or like collectors that would never give them up. You'd have to pry it from their cold dead hands type of thing.
That's wild.
Yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. We looked at the stuff for GBA and N64 earlier when we were messing around on this, because this is on as you can tell, NSO. You have the actual copy of it. I could have tracked it down, but again, would have much rather played with the Switch controllers than the N64 controllers.
Yes.
I do appreciate that now. I'm not actually sure if Mario Party 1 is on here. I'm curious. I think it's just 2 and 3, but it's nice that at least now like people can play 3 without having to use actual hardware. Let's see real quick if it's on here. I doubt it though.
Yeah, I was just saying earlier how nice it is to have like backwards compatible stuff. Because whenever this first started coming out, I was like, oh, they're just not gonna have.
Oh, it is on here.
Backwards compatible stuff, but no, they're allowing for that.
I might have to look into this one later to see what it is.
What is that?
I don't know. Genuinely do not know what this game is.
Nintendo.
Treasure Video Games. Don't recognize that company. Might go buy something different. I'll skip this just so I see the title. Sin and Punishment. That rings a bell, but I definitely not played this before.
That looks like a very family-friendly game.
And don't it just... Oh, no, I want to see it all.
Oh wait,
Oh, this is very Perfect Dark-esque. This is just the tutorial playing.
Yeah.
Man, it's a shooting game meets a racer, just what everyone asked for.
That's exactly what I needed to know. Oh god, it gets more complicated.
You're like, oh no, I don't want that.
Shit.
Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe we'll do some one-off stuff in here. That could be kind of interesting. So one-off, we could do like Star Fox, Pokemon Stadium, maybe. I saw it earlier. Where did it go? F-Zero. There it is. Pull some stuff from the GBA.
But yeah, we'll figure out something to do this upcoming week, and then the next week, 1,000-Year Door.
Yeah. I guess the only downside for that means that whenever they inevitably have the whatever precedes the Switch is if they do backwards compatibility, they probably will not have 1,000-Year Door for it because it would have already been out on Switch.
Yeah.
But maybe that'll give people a chance for like Path of Radiance or something like that. Now we're gonna play Mario 3 instead. Which is probably the Mario of the main first 4 games that I have the least experience with. You don't really need Luigi. This game's been like redone so many times. That's what I needed. Oh, it does use analog stick. Okay, good.
I was gonna say, this like exactly the first level from Super Mario Bros.
We kind of looks like it a little bit. If there's a I'd say we could do this one as like a one-off, but I do not know Mario 3 near as well as I know Mario 2, and even then, like, it's been a long time since I played all the way through Mario 2, so I'm not sure if I'd be able to beat it in one sitting anymore.
So honestly, I suck at it.
You've played Mario 2? American Mario 2?
No, just any of the Mario platformers.
Ah.
Like, I'm willing to try, but
Take the hit. This must be the All-Stars edition, because this music does not sound like the original does. Like, the main theme here does, but that, like, hidden pipe theme did not at all sound like what I remember. I think there's a star or something in one of these. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's in this. Yeah, there it is. Give me that banjo. At least that still works in the original. If you like go into that little area like where the background goes black, which signifies the end of the level, if you go in there running and hit the bottom left corner of that little roulette panel, it should give you a star every single time. Oh, hey, Boomerang Bro. I remember at least some stuff about Mario 3, then like where Coin Heaven is. Welcome to Coin Heaven. Here, we're in the clouds and there's coins.
that's the best kind of.
It's weird to think that like you'd have to go through like all that stuff to find a secret, and like your reward is just coins, like part of a 1-up. And
Yeah.
nowadays they just hand out 1-ups like, you know, nobody's business.
Back in my day, we had to work for it.
Or just get good and not lose the lives. Though it's not too terribly hard to get lives in this game. I messed up that panel, but if you get 3 stars, which like I said is pretty easy to do, you get 5 lives, so you get 5 lives every time you clear 3 levels, basically.
Nice.
God, that toad was creepy. Now we're just playing this so I can get to the castle, because I want to see if they made Toad as caked up as they did in the original game. That boy has some hips in the original game. My God. Like,
Sometimes I gotta question, like, video game creators and, like...
hey, it's me in one-ups.
Like, what goes through their minds sometimes? Because they'll look at a character, like Luigi, and say, you know what this man needs? You know what this man needs?
Dump truck ass, yes.
Dump truck ass. Okay, shut up.
No, they need you. They can't do it without you.
I know, right?
It's too hard. That is one of those. Yeah. There are like certain levels in this game, and this is one of them. It's usually the auto scrollers, where if you collect a certain amount of coins in the level, you'll get like a hidden toad house that will give you some sort of secret power, usually the Tanuki power, which is like, it looks like the one I've got now, but if you ground pound while using it or hit down while using it, it'll turn you to stone and it'll crush anything underneath you, but it'll also prevent you from taking damage. I'm not even gonna try. We might be able to see one of the little secret flutes here, though, provided that I don't lose the leaf. Like I almost did.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's the disco waffles. There we go. Oh yeah, I can show this off because you've actually played this game now, so you might appreciate this. We'll probably get a bit of echo here. Sure, we'll save. I'll finish off this world and then I'll show the little secret that comes with the flute because it's a nice touch. I do love the like insane running speeds you can get to in this game. This might be a power up. Yes, it is. Give it here. Forgot how much of a pain in the ass jumping out of the water was in this game. My God. So it's weird that I believe this is the last game that doesn't have any checkpoints and stages. Like, you have to earn it every single time. You either clear the stage or you die and have to start the stage completely over. Yeah, they're pretty small. So I think the next one in the series, I believe, is World, Mario World, and they do have checkpoints there. Which, like, American Mario 2 kind of does. The doors are considered checkpoints. So it kind of does, but it's in that weird, like, are we counting this, or are we just counting lost levels and moving on? I can't believe that worked.
Oh my God.
I was supposed to take like a whole ass platform all the way over there, and I did not do that.
Honestly, I'm surprised because I saw one of the Paratroopa fall down, and I was like, oh well, there you went, and then you popped back down, and I was like, oh, okay.
I do at least remember part of the trick for getting this card set done. Shit. Oh, that wasn't it either. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking like,
Yeah, I think it was too. The only thing I remember about that is in every single card set, the bottom 3 are always mushroom, flower, and star in every single set. They're always that. So if you find the other one, then you're set. Hi. Hi. Oh, that's mine. Let's grab a power up real quick, and then we'll see if Toad is as big boned. Just so creepy. Oh, when he turns like whenever you're over here. Ooh, don't like that.
How does he even turn? There's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, they just like flip the sprite, but still.
Oh, I know how. The question is why.
Alright, his E is caked up. Oh, not even close. Like, his hips were wider than his head, man. Like, not even close.
Oh,
That's disappointing. Alright,
we need,
off to the airship.
we need Toad to be sick.
I mean, we really don't, but it was more like a why.
If he's going to exist, he might as well
That's
exist
fair.
in a space where we can rock him.
That's true. His voice clearly was not enough.
Exactly.
Shout out to whoever did the Toad voice and completely destroyed their throat for doing it.
There's a bunch of people like on Instagram and TikTok that can do the voice.
I have to keep myself entertained on those auto scrollers. Fuck you.
I do like the backgrounds for this.
Yeah, the backgrounds are quite nice.
Like,
We're definitely not this pronounced in the original version, because like I said, I'm pretty sure this is All-Stars copy. And they ported All-Stars, which makes sense. Because All-Stars had like Mario 1, 2, 3, and World, I think. Kind of like how the one for Switch that was on a limited release was Galaxy 1, 64, and Sunshine.
and I'm sure that when they brought this up here, like, it's like, you know what, let's go ahead and switch this out to, like, let's up the graphics a little bit, let's change things up just a little bit.
So, with the warp whistle, whenever you play it, no, it's not that. That's the button for pulling that up. There it is. We might get a bit of echo here, but I want to make sure Icarus can actually hear this. That is the intro, the very beginning of the intro to the opening of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a nice little touch that they have. Also, because this game has warps, unsurprisingly, it's very easy to get through because you can get like 3 warp whistles, I think. I missed one that was in 1-2, so you can get the one in 1-2, and then the one that I got that was in the castle, so you can warp to 4, clear world 4, and go into 5, and then go from 5 to 8. So you basically only have to do like a very small fraction of the game. Yeah, have a little sleep. Have a little sleepy.
Is this like,
I don't even know what that did. It didn't actually put it in sleep mode.
I was gonna say, I don't know what that was supposed to do.
I guess in sleep mode, press select in the R, but I definitely did not do that. That was probably something for the All-Stars copy of like, hey, you can put this in like energy saving mode or whatever the equivalent was. That's probably what it was.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh well, that's a story for another day. We will see you all next time when we do probably just random one-offs.
Alright, later, skaters.
We.
You.